So, Lissa Moon, I feel extremely lucky that you were a yes to this. I feel I cannot imagine anybody else who would slide into this with the confidence and the compassion and the empathy. Your emotional intelligence is off the charts. And I feel like you're also so quick to pick things up and just understand not just the top layer, you understand the second, third, fourth, and fifth layer as well. Like, we don't have to, I feel like I can ask something of you, your opinion or your perspective, and I don't actually need to ask a full question because you've already understood what I'm trying to ask before I even finish my sentence. I mean, I admire that about you so much, and it truly feels like you joining us is a gift to us.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry right now.
I know. I'm so excited. We're so
really
lucky.
excited too.
We're so lucky. And so thank you for...
Do you regret it?
No. I was like, I quit. Throw my mic off.
I'm out of here.
D-mic. That was, you're gonna make me cry.
I am gonna piggyback on that.
Yeah, pile on.
So in our journey of figuring out who to add to our team, what we kept bumping up against was that no one could hold their own with us, and not in a way like not production or whatever, but just like confidence wise, like step in and not get run over by us, because we are hard.
Yeah.
And from the get-go, you like held your own. You were quick enough to, like Jess was saying, just like pick up on what we're saying. You're driven, which is amazing, because then it's an inspiration to us to continue to drive, right?
Push us. It's great.
Yeah. I think like the best relationships are ones where you really, really want to be a better version of yourself for the other person.
Right.
And like that immediately happened when you joined our team.
Oh, I love hearing that. That makes it, I know, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I know.
Jess, when we were speaking earlier, I was like, I love her hair. That's actually very superficial, and that is not at all.
A very common first thing that people...
It is what drew me to you, like in terms, like physically across the room. Like I was like, I need to know her. But I had heard of you. I've heard of your team, and meeting you was so different than I had expected, because you were immediately like, you hit the industry like this top producing superstar agent, and you never know how people are gonna be. And you are absolutely brilliant and all of the things that you would think that somebody is, but then you're also like soft and warm and have a loyalty to like creating a holistic experience for everyone involved, whether it's like the client or anybody else in the transaction, that is very rare in our industry. Like, you're a very good person. And so I thought, that's insane that you are such a quality, loving, caring individual and also such a bad bitch. You know what I mean? Like, to be able to put those two together is very rare, because I always feel like I am confident. Like when you say I am confident in who I am as a person, but rarely am I motivated by somebody as a human being, you know, but like, you're a wonderful mother and partner and friend. And so I was like, sign me up. And then I meet Alissa, who also is like an icon. Like, if you do real estate, you know Alissa, or you're not really doing real estate. But again, like, and I had only heard lovely things, but to have somebody be so accomplished in our industry, also be so beloved, that is special and rare. And then to put you two together is honestly hysterical. Like, you have a, I was like, I remember telling my husband, they're so soft. Like, Alissa brings this calm, this sense of like everything's gonna be okay. And you believe her because she's probably smarter than you. Like, and that was, I'm like, she knows all of the things, and yet you're not boastful in it. It's just like this calm, cool, collected like knowledge of industry and of earth, and you're
of Earth.
yeah.
Of the trees and
Of the trees
rocks.
and how they talk to each other. Yeah, but no, seriously, like, I'm like, I want to be your friend. Like, I'm really, yeah, I do. I'm like, I want to be your friend. I really like you. And I do. I think that it made sense immediately.
So I think I told you, was it just yesterday that I told you that it's something along the lines of like, you're gonna know me until I'm dead?
Yes. Which was a whole lot to like unload on someone. Yeah. I was like, oh, okay.
Was that a surprise though? I mean,
No, it wasn't a surprise, but you were like, the way you said it, you were like, you were like, well, I mean, we're gonna be there when each other dies.
Yeah.
Like, what? What are you talking about?
but I guess here, why am I thinking about this? Okay, so you are so much to me. You're so many things to me beyond just like my business partner. You're beyond my friend. You have evolved for me into the role of my family. Somebody, okay, I'm trying to cry. So I agree with you that she is smarter than all of us. What I've learned is that you might be having a conversation with Alissa, but she's like already 3 or 4 steps ahead of you. And also,
That's a good thing.
and also you're always right. And
And that's Mike. Yeah, and we got it on camera.
I know, and it used to make me so mad. I used to be so mad about it. But I've learned to just succumb and just be held by you because you care so deeply about your people. You are so loyal and you are so committed, which is why I will know you until we are both in the dirt. And I feel so lucky to be one of those people that you hold and that you care about and that you do want to, like, it is an act of love that you do care about me and us and our families and our lives so much that you're like, no, this is how it should be. And I'm like, okay, you're right. All right, we're going to do that. Yeah. And I know that about you. I know that that's love. And I see that about you. And I love you too.
Oh God, no, I have to say stuff
What
back.
would be on my headstone?
Yeah.
What would be? Why are you always thinking about death?
Like concrete. We're going to talk about retirement for you?
God. Here's the thing, whether it's with me or a client, I know that the place that you come from is always the best place, right? So if you're trying to solve a problem or you're trying to give me advice, which I'm not the best at taking, I know that it comes from a good-hearted place. Like, your intentions are always paramount. Like, your intentions are always in the best place. And it's not, you are not a person who thinks through the lens of like, before I give this advice or do this thing, how does it impact me? You're like completely remove yourself from the equation and you're like genuine and truly caring about other people in a way that's rare, like very rare. I'd say that. You're also crazy smart and way more organized than me. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and your family, of course. You've taught me to actually care about myself, which wasn't something I did much of before I met you. Yeah, now I'm gonna cry, so I'm